Good morning, guys. It's the 3rd of November 2024. So 109 days ago I came out to this winery up in the Yarra Valley and did a video titled "I'm 61, I'm running out of time," and I asked you for some advice back then. I had a good response to that video. Lots of people watched it and commented, tried to point me in the right direction, and I said I'd come out to this winery again in the springtime when all the vines had some grapes on them. So if you can have a look now, it's a massive difference compared with when I was here 109 days ago. If you go back and have a look at that video, you'll see all these vines are actually bare. Now they've got plenty of growth on them, so the grapes will start to grow very soon. I don't think they've got any on them yet, but very soon they'll be full of grapes. So this video is about time management. So what have you done in that past 109 days? So today we'll talk about 8 different strategies that you can use that I've learnt over time that can help you maximise your time, so you're not wasting time, because time just keeps on marching on, keeps on passing every day. So you've got to try to use that time as much as you can, as effectively as you can, so you get the most out of it, because it's just going to keep going. Alrighty, so we're going to go through those 8 different points now. Hopefully you'll get something from this video. So the first strategy is the power hour, that first hour in the morning. Use that to tick off your most important things you want to achieve, or plan for that first hour. Because when you wake up, you usually got your most energy, you're ready to go. So make sure that hour is the hour of power. So use it wisely. Don't just get up and jump on your phone or watch TV or do something like that. Plan out what you're going to do that first hour and use it effectively. Make it your hour of power, the first hour when you get up in the morning. All right, so that's the first strategy that I implemented. My next strategy is to set out 3 major things that you want to achieve each day. Write them down the night before and try to stick to those 3 things that you want to achieve. And then anything else that you achieve for that day, you can use it as a bonus. So yeah, have a think about it, write them down the night before. 3 things each day, and at the end of the day you can tick them off and you'll know whether you've been focusing to achieve those 3 major things or not. But otherwise, you tend to sort of go through life and you get distracted by different things every day. So make sure you have those 3 things and try to tick them off every day, and then you'll really feel like you're doing something productive all the time. So that's the second strategy, 3 major things. Okay, number 3 is schedule your major tasks with your natural rhythm. Like if you are the sort of person that has more energy in the morning, then schedule the most important major tasks early in the morning or at the start of the day. If you're more of a night person, schedule those major tasks later in the day, or in the evening just before you go to bed, for example. So yeah, schedule them. Think based on how you feel throughout the day, when you peak. The other thing is, don't feel guilty if you feel like having a little bit of a rest during the day too. So let's say you get up early, go to bed early, get up early, tick off some major thing in the morning, and then that takes a bit of energy out of you. Don't feel guilty about having a little rest during the day. Lots of people do that in different parts of the world. They have little siestas. Yeah, so it's not bad. Don't feel guilty about having a little rest if you get tired during the day. So that's the next point. Okay, the next strategic aspect is the 2-minute rule. So if it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now, get it done. Don't worry about it. Otherwise you carry this mental baggage around with you all the time. So if it's a longer task, maybe you scheduled it to do it later, But if it takes less than 2 minutes to do, just tick it off. Do it now. That way you'll really rack up the different tasks that you can achieve throughout the day. Otherwise you tend to not do it, and then you start to think, oh, maybe I should have done it. You know, well, I do it, why not do it? So that's the 2 minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes to achieve that task, do it now, tick it off, get it done. That's a much better way to go about the day. Okay, the fifth point, or fifth aspect in the strategy is at the end of the week, Sunday night, do a weekly audit. Look back over the week, check your goals, have a think about what you wanted to achieve. Might turn around here. Yeah, think about what you wanted to achieve. Did you achieve those things? You know, what worked, what didn't quite work, why didn't it work? Do you need to adjust your strategy, your daily routine? You know, you're getting up at the right time, you're going to bed at the right time. Is that helping you achieve what you want to achieve throughout the week? Or is your current schedule hindering your progress, making it hard to get through all the tasks that you want to achieve in the week? So I've spoken in my other videos about how important sleep is. You know, over the past year or so, I'm going to bed much earlier, but waking up much earlier. And I find that really helpful for myself. So it's up to you. Some people are more night people. You just got to find your own rhythm. But yeah, doing that audit will help you. So you can tell it's getting warmer here because the flies are buzzing around me all the time. Yeah, so that's the next point. Do that weekly audit on a Sunday night and get yourself ready for the next week ahead. Plan it. Okay, point number 6 is relationship time blocking. So scheduled set times for relationships. So when you're with the people that you love, you can actually be there. You're not sort of looking at your phone or thinking about other things. You're actually spending time there, quality time. Because quality time trumps quantity, every time. Quality is much better than just spending time and not being there. Like you're there physically, but mentally you're not there. You're not being present with them. So set aside time. It's very important. I've spoken about that in one of my other videos recently. The people that you love aren't always going to be there. Remember that. Time's marching on, as I said earlier. Things change. So you've got to allocate time to spend with your loved ones and really be there with them when you allocate that time. So that's the next point. Okay, my next point is you've got to do a skills time. Allocate time to learn new skills. Work on new passions, you know, things you enjoy. And I think if you allocate set time for it, you'll get better at it, you'll improve, which means that you'll enjoy it even more. So make sure that's part of your weekly schedule. You allocate time to do, you know, new tasks or learn new skills, because that's part of the spice of life. You'll enjoy life more if you're constantly learning. Gets a bit old and boring and like drudgery if you're not learning and expanding your skills, learning things new things. So yeah, allocate time for that day. That won't happen automatically. Put that as part of your weekly schedule. Set aside time every day, really, that you can work on these new skills, new life passions, new hobbies, you know, whatever you want to do, but allocate some time to it, because otherwise time goes by and you're not learning new things, which is very important. And we're up to number 8, my last point. So at the end of each day, ask yourself, did today matter? Did you do something meaningful today? Was it beneficial to you or other people? Can you tick it off and say, that was a good day? I moved forward, I achieved something. I'll set myself up for a better day tomorrow. And if you didn't, ask yourself, what needs to change? What can you do so today will be a better day, that you'll look back and be happy and glad that you had that day. Because as I said, time's ticking by. That's the whole point of coming back to this same place that I was at 109 days ago. That's gone really fast. You know, none of these vines had any greenery on them. All these trees look completely different. And I remember saying it looks great in the spring and the summer here. And it really is a nice part of the world, as you can see. Okay, so I'd like you to comment. Please put down in the comments how you feel about all these different points that I've raised. I'm sure there's lots of things that you could tell me, what you do throughout the day so that you have the best day, you use the time most effectively. And I'd love to hear that. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and leave a comment. As I said, love to read them. And lastly, make sure you have a great day today. Okay, bye-bye.